will happen. They lock in the Varus. They take down the time all the way to 0, and it does get locked in as they discuss how this composition is going to work, where it's going to go. With that Varus and Tahm Kench locked in, they have an obvious bottom lane for Cloud9.
Were disappointed in their own play last week, so you know they're fired up coming in to this week, trying to change the story. Here goes Trundle, though. Svenskeren showing for the dive.
A lot of love for Svenskeren. A few more hits comes down. No gray health coming in for Middy. He goes down immediately. Svenskeren looking for a way out. Sven's going to be able to route in quickly, but just over the wall. If they get vision of Sven, they could probably turn this one around. Smoothie over very fast. He puts himself in the frying pan, and he gives Middy and Grig a kill.
Oh, Grig's able to flash away from the binding. When it first, and he got tower aggro. He pulls just outside and waits for Svenskeren to use his ultimate to take the tower aggro to continue that dive. Meanwhile, though, TSM already took the tower on top side, so they got something back for themselves. But Cloud9 are on a rampage here.
The fight initiations are instant, but the fight that follows is methodical as C9 is in and out.
Sven's teleports on cooldown. Bjergsen has not taken in the mid lane, so Cloud9, another objective for themselves here in the early game.
We're up to 12.5 minutes now. Stopwatches are able to be used here for the past few minutes. Haven't gotten their use. Hauntzer and Jensen go back for a tower shot. Dark Flight now into Jensen. A possible error here as he gets himself a little too close, and Hauntzer says thank you.
Hauntzer, his turret is choked down.
If they can get that to the second tier turret as well, it's just about the same amount, but they get a hit on the eye of the Heralds. And mid is down now in favor of TSM. C9 gets mid off this, though. We'll see how both teams play.
Oh, sounds like Tahm Kench.
Abyssal Voyage. He's all alone, but he's got other members in front of the turret. They quickly take down Jensen, and Middy does get a quick lick on that one to get himself on the assist. C9, like I said, going mid, though. Does TSM have the power to stop this push and stop the second tier from going down?
Yeah, they're focusing on the minions here. Greg uses his smite on the cannon very nicely there. Sven also finishes it off. So they put a stop to that counter push, and that leaves Bjergsen on bottom side to take the turret. Item. Currently, though, we might have some more action instead.
Dark Flight out. The pillar's just a little bit short as Hauntzer made it over. He is full for Bloodwell, so he's going to get himself back to safety. TP now from Sven towards the top lane. They feel like they have the damage in from Jensen. Chain of Corruption. Oh, the Black Shield from Smoothie.
Smoothie
Vision down. Cloud9 doing a very good job of pushing a bit of that forward. But nobody seems to be sure enough to start moving the pink wards forward. They still need to be protected at this point. 16.5 minutes with another throughout mid lane in the jungle. You can see there aren't really pushed up wards right now. Both teams are giving each other space, but still looking for a possible pick because fights in TSM and
They have to pay for it, though, with an outer turret as the secondary turret here does go down. TSM gets some gold. TSM duo. Mithy on the Tahm Kench. He's going to have to be the one. Whoa, never mind.
Caught up on the top side. Jensen not feeling this one, but Svenskeren's there to help. Smoothie's just on the backside to deliver the Black Shield and allow him to keep moving. Jensen makes it off to the right side, but that's going to be right under the feet of Hauntzer as he starts slicing and dicing, getting into the fight. Sven is going to be the one grabbing these kills as Golden Glue and Licorice check around to see if anybody else can go down, but the fight. Sven with an interesting pathing, but both teams respecting each other as they flex muscles on the front of the fight. Dodged, but spell immune still, as Svenskeren would have been able to get out of that one. One big ultimate down. A little bit of chaos in the calls probably, but they don't fully want it. Oh, right on the edge! Greg gets himself caught, and Bjergsen's just on the end. Shield goes on to him, and now they are on to Mithy, who will fall just over the pit. Svenskeren follows and chomps him down.
And that's the thing when you're playing against a Trundle. That's why we say there are so many viable targets.
Just going for the pause on the Baron. TSM need to yo-yo back and forth. C9 choosing whether they want a target. In goes Hauntzer, though. Right onto the pit. 1,200 health for Baron. It goes down, and it goes to Svenskeren. Cloud9 grab the objective. They do lose Licorice on the way out, and they're going to be able to take down Hauntzer, but now we'll have map control.
All right, now a couple more autos left to it. Let's see if TSM try and force, or if they just give it up.
Just a love tap for the inhibitor to go down. Jensen forcing forward to say, yes, I'm here. He throws out a flawless duet, and TSM will stay back somewhat. There's always the mentality to save something as soon as it goes down, but it does not look like TSM will bite, and they know the Baron just makes C9 too strong.
Answer split push, get cross match, make good use of the ultimate. However, one of the weaknesses of Tahm Kench is he doesn't bring a tremendous amount to a fully stacked 5-on-5 fight. Even though you save someone during a committed 5-on-5, they also can't do anything while they're in your belly. No without DPS.
A lot of damage onto Haunter. If he gets stacked up, though, he's feeling good. Haunter goes down immediately. Licorice is low with Jensen. The shield is on, and he is out. Bjergsen is following, though, as he wants to take Jensen down. Slices him, and Jensen falls. Bjergsen now trying to route the left side of C9 as Mid. He comes in with the Abyssal Voyage. He's just a distraction. He needs to stay alive long enough for the rest of TSM, but C9 seem to have the fight handled as Smoothie and Golden Glue head to the base with Svenskeren.
Yep, TSM try and turn that one into the recovery, but it's not going to be the case as they lose Mithy there in the chase, and that will allow Cloud9 to return to their siege.
The cutoff as well, stopping Svens from coming back will give these guys a little more time to take down the second inhibitor, and a beautiful Baron buff run as it just wears off for Cloud9.
If you split up in your attempt to chase down the outnumbered opponents, sometimes you then become outnumbered as everyone is not able to add anything. Here we go, though. Last inhibitor turret here. Cloud9 sieging up once again as Haunter starts his recall from the bottom.
May stay? He stays.
All right, he's going to stay for one more wave.
Take that down. TSM sets things up nicely. They always think ahead. I mean, every team thinks. Svenskeren almost onto Greg. Arctic Assault means he won't have too much of a getaway now. They could use Subjugate on him, and Svenskeren would be very big. Damage going down onto Bjergsen. He spit out in the back of the fight as Svenskeren tries to kind of put himself in the front. Licorice, a target for Greg as he gets Darkbound on the backside. Dark Flight just dodged by the flash, and then they try to disarm the entire team of TSM. A lot of back and forward right now. He's doing a good job of it. Back it out of that one. Yep, just playing it safe.
Remember, he's got to charge up his Blood Whale before Cloud9 focuses him down.
Turret on the base is going to go down. They're about to lose a Nexus turret as they engage the fight. TSM say we have to go right now, and they go for broke. Haunter just getting his blood well up. He is going to be back in the fight. Licorice with a few more shots. Bjergsen flashes forward to initiate that, and Mithy spits him out as they're going to look for the objective.
Much needed kills for TSM, but look at their base. As you said, the minions are destroying it.
Do they go for the objective, or do they get back? The super minion with a few more shots on that Nexus. He changed turrets. Oh my God, TSM getting very lucky on that one, and C9 is still going to try to pressure. Never ends with this match, Kobe. 35 minutes on the clock. TSM just picked up 2 kills. It was 10-10. They look to make it a little better in their favor. Possibly no advantage. They get the pin. Baron damage. Oh, but he's going to be able to get it before he goes down. They take down mid, and look at that. Just a few actual shots for Sven. 6-0-4 still. Wasn't really
2 waves.
Bjergsen in the mid. Svenskeren throws down the pillar to try and just deter a little bit of damage. And everything that C9 has been doing in just advantage and pressure, they're now defending and trying to use their
have one on Aurelia. And then you also have to take into account Haunter, if he stacks his passive up, will also get another revive. So choose your target wisely if you are Cloud9 and you're trying to all in on the team fight.
Choose your 8 targets wisely. All 8 of them.
Here we go. Licorice, is he going to make a move for it? That inhibitor is almost gone.
Double inhibitor dropping right now for TSM, just causing chaos for Cloud9. No serious target to initiate on, and even if they did, they wouldn't be sure if they could follow up.
TSM completely reasons. A lot of teams, started switching off of marksman in the bottom lane and onto these mages.
During that engage to take the second tier down, now TSM are able to put damage instantly on the inhibitor turret, giving them a little more ground to hit over onto Golden Glue. Damage comes through, down to half health, but it is going to be Licorice being able to join back into the fight now. He is teleported behind the team, tries to get the Predator strike down onto Sven, but he's caught up and spit out. Greg on the backside, looking to deliver more crowd control as Licorice goes in. Haunter in the backside doing a 3v1 as Greg almost goes down to Svenskeren. Haunter, or the Resurrect rather, onto Jensen as Haunter is going ham on the back line. And there goes Cloud9 dropping to the Rift as TSM take control of the fight and make their way into the base.
They never finish off Sven. Mithy gets another Devourer off. He lives, and this is going to be Bjergsen, Sven, and Mithy trying to end the game.
Perfect focus from a team that has the late game prowess behind them. The history of TSM always says they'll take the late game fights, and that's where they bring this Rift. It's going to be 40 minutes on the clock, 15-4. and they may possibly be stopped by Golden Glue as Jensen as they look for another wave to come in. 20 seconds on those respawn timers.
Yeah, with all the super minions, it's going to be difficult for Cloud9 to even put out enough DPS.
Free hand. Bjergsen almost goes down as he goes in, but he gets a little bit of a heal. The bleed on the Golden Glue with minions takes him down, and that's going to be it for TSM. They take down Cloud9 in beautiful fashion.
Oh! What?